ผมเราก็กลับมาต่อกันใน Witcher นะผมกับ DLC ใหม่ของเรานะครับที่พาร์ทที่แล้วเนี่ยเราได้จบกับ DLC Heart of Stone มาแล้วนะผมตอนนี้เราก็อยู่กับ DLC สุดท้ายของ Witcher 3 แล้วนะครับก็คือ DLC ของ Blood and Wine นะผมผมไม่รู้เรื่องอะไรทั้งนั้นนะครับเราจะไปลุยเลยดีกว่าครับในนามของอันนาเฮนริต้าก็เดินทางมายังดินแดนตอนเหนือนี้เพื่อมอบภารกิจให้กับท่าน สาระที่น่าหวาดกลัวปรากฏขึ้นตัวในกดขึ้นตัวปรากฏตัวขึ้นในดินแดนทาวเซียนตัวมาทำร้ายข้ารับใช้ของเราฮะมีเสียเท่านั้นโอเคได้เลย let's go โอ้ห่างไกลไหมสงก็น่าจะไกลเฮ้ยไม่ไกลเท่าไหร่ว้าไปได้โอเคแล้วไปเลยกัน let's go ดีซีตรงนี้ด้วยผมรู้จักแค่บางตัวละครนะครับก็ถ้าผมจำได้ก็น่าจะมีตัวละครนั่นปะที่เป็นแวมไพร์นะครับผมไม่แน่ใจเหมือนกันโอเคไปพบกับสวินจากทาวเซนในฮอลลีวูดฮอลลีวูดครับ
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for
เชี่ยเกาะเท่ง
Milton, look.
อันนี้ผมไปลองมัดชุดใหม่มาด้วยนะเท่งเยอะเลย
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher. Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws soon.
ชื่อเกาะของไอ้เมืองนี่มันเท่วะทองเงินฟ้าน้ำเงินนี่วะฟ้าเลยเทคเกมโหลด
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin, I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Wow. Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin and Palmerin de Lonfort. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. The tyranny of bandits the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting.
Oh, okay.
Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
โจนเถอะถ้าโจนใจโจนใจแต่ถ้าจัดผู้โจรไปมันก็มีอยู่ดีนะ
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad or possibly worse will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil. There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate, for their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
How I long to return to Toussaint, where all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
Peasants will be fine, Palmerin. Been dealing with bandits for generations.
Your words do little to assuage my sense of morality bruised.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present
โอ้โห
summons.
ไล่ขนาด
Free
นี้
us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the star-crossed city's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness Duchess Anna Henrietta.
แอนนาเฮนริเอตาโอเค
Shall you answer her call?
ก็คงต้องรับแหละ
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever, and the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately
Settlement,
to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were not
อ๋อ
people,
เห
and
มือน
the
เป็น
start
ค้าง
of a
คาวหรือ
journey
เปล่า
draws near.
อาจจะใช่หลอดแวมไพร์หลอดแวมไพร์อะไรนะไอแวมไพร์กินผักตัวนั้นก็ได้นะแล้วใช้มนต์ด
Beast
Uh-huh.
wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. The feast goers none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house.
Yeah.
Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect, but of this beast nothing is known, save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
มันต่อวิ
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights
Oh,
errant,
my.
for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
Experienced tracker, this is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
พูดถึงการแข่งขันอะไรวะ
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
อ๋อ
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
โอเค รับงาน
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you, yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint.
ไปทุสานโอเค น่าจะได้ไปเมืองที่ผมไม่เคยไปมาก่อนนะในตอนเล่นตัวของเนื้อเรื่องหลักนะครับผมไม่ได้ไปสำรวจโลกในวิเชอร์เยอะขนาดนั้นนะก็คือเล่นแค่เนื้อเรื่องแล้วก็แค่เสริมแป๊บหนึ่งครับไม่ได้ไปนะครับไม่ได้ไปสำรวจเท่าไหร่นะครับผมว่าน่าจะไม่รู้ว่าใช่ปีศาจมันชื่อว่าไอเวนดิโกหรือเปล่ามันน่าใช่เวนดิโกหรอกแต่นั่นเป็นน่าจะปีศาจที่คล้ายๆกับเวนดิโกนะครับที่น่าจะออกมาทำร้ายผู้คนจนถึงขั้นต้องเรียกเราไปช่วยนะครับผมคิดงั้นนะผมก็ไม่แน่ใจเหมือนกันนะครับ แต่ยังเหมือนติวเหมือนเดิมเนี่ยโอ้ตอนเช้า
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Love and Wine
Exactly how I remembered it.
เชี่ยว้าว
You will find Beauclair has
ตัวนี้โคตร
changed
สวย
some these past years.
Walk about when you have
เชี่
the
ย
chance. You will see for yourself.
แล้วเข้า
To
สู่
me,
DLC
place always seemed
Blood
straight out
and
of a fairy
Wine
tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
ว้าวชอบทีมสีใน DLC นี้จังเลยอ้าวตัวเหี้ยเอาเชี่ยเหรอวะฮะอ้าวตัวกูหลบไม่ทันเลยทีนี้อะไรวะนะโทรเหรอน่าใช่โทรครับจักรวาลนี้เท่าไหร่นะตัวต้องสู้ใช่ไหมอ๋อยักษ์โกไลแอดช้าก่อนเดี๋ยวใช้ไม่ถึงผิดทันได้วะช้าก่อนอานนท์ใจไฟย่างก่อนแรงตีแรงชิบหายอุ้ยตายวะดิเรียกกูอ่าวเลยอันหนึ่งขอเวลานอกโอเคเวลานอกทำอะไรขนาดนั้นความร่างกายออกความร่างกายฮึบมาดิวันอะโอ้พวกประดับด้วยขนต้องยุงด้วยนะ
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfitted. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
เย้เค
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
ว่าแต่ทำไมไปถึงมียักษ์อยู่ที่นี่ได้
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
โอ้แต่ที่นี่ประดับหมวกที่สวยดีนะเนี่ยประดับด้วยขนนกยูงเนี่ยโอเคโอ้โหชอบบรรยากาศที่นี่จังเลยอะสวยมากเลยอะ
Run, Roach. Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
โอ้โหเมื่อกี้สีที่นี่สวยมากเลยอะผมชอบมากเลย
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Whoa!
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
ดูสิมีอะไรให้เราไปซับได้บ้างโอ้รอยตีน
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
โอ้พวกดอลเลอร์เต็มเลยเนี่ย
Honor! Perish!
Got guests. Careful.
อ๋ออยู่นี่หาไม่เจอโอ้โหใจเย็นไปดิทำอะไรโอ้โหหยุดก่อนแค่นั้นแหละเอาไหมล่ะหยุดก่อนโอ้โหอุ้ยมันระเบิดได้นี่หว่าเดี๋ยวเกิดตายเนี่ยจะได้ไงครับผมจุดคิวมีจบเต็มละ
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
มีอะไรให้เราจะสอนดีบ้างเนี่ยอ๋อนั่นไงโคตรรอยเลือด
Nets were attached here. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
ที่เราจะหา
Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
นี่เควสหนึ่งมันได้ทำอะไรนะไม่ก็ผิดก็คือในข้างหลังนี่ใช่ไหมโอ้
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank.
ฮะโอเค
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
เหมือนจะต้องเดินตามต่อไปวะตรงนี้ยังไม่ได้ตรวจสอบละเจอพี่
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
ไม่ยิงนัดหล่อนเลยโอ้ใครวะน่ะ
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed
DLC Digital Download
DLC.
Content
Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
โอเค
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
โอ้เดี๋ยวนั่นจะขึ้นมาหรือเปล่านั่นไม่ขึ้นมาเหรอโอเคตามมาก็ได้
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
เชี่ยโคตรเจ๋ง
The beast. Killer from the north, they say. What? With no lads brave enough?
นักฆ่าจากแดนเหนือ
Bravery is nothing against the beast. His dark powers.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time
Peyrac
has
Peyran.
not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
ก็แนะนำตัวกัน
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen
Lao
when
vào
I
lẽo ấy nụ.
awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
ท้องฟ้าสีแดงน่าใส่กันนะ
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red
แต่เย็น
again...
ดีเหรอ
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blew and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
ร่างของเหยื่อ
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco
Bianco.
to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
โอ้ใครกันอะไรเนี่ย
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The ducal chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswell.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
อยาก
They
รู้
say
ต่อ
anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
ไป
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah. Duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
โอเคยังคุยใหม่เลยอ๋อไม่ต้องไปที่โควันแบงโกโอเคออกไปไม่ไกลเท่าไหร่โอเคงั้นเรายังได้อยู่ป่ะ let's go โอ้ ขนาดนั้นปะวะชอบบรรยากาศที่นี่มากเลยผมชอบกว่าตอน DLC Heart of Stone อีกแต่ก็อะไรนะ Heart of Stone มันเซตติ้งมันอยู่ในบรรยากาศเนี่ยโอ้เสียงชาเหลาวะอ๋อพอดีมาน้อยน่าเลี้ยงแมวเหรอโอ้
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
แล้วหนุ่มหน้าตายละไม่ใช่
In the cellar. Gotta be.
โอเคหนาหลอดละโอ้โหฮันเตอร์ที่ฆ่ายาม
Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Claw wounds.
สายของเล็บมี5 รอยกระ
5
จาย
separate
เต็มไปทั่ว
claws. Spread of a small human hand.
มีข้อมูลอะไรไหม
Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Rever Muck carried the body in his cart. Killed with a single blow.
นี่จะดูได้ด้วยเหรอ
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara though, or a Fletter. Bruxa, gotta be.
โอเคไปทางนี้เอาวะ
Hurled against the wall with great force.
Oh.
Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
ไม่เป็นไรไม่ต้องใช้ความรู้ในการสู้กับเจ้าปีศาจ
Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
เพราะเรามีคำสั่งฮิวมีอยู่ไม่ต้องกลัวแรงที่ไปไม่กลัวโอเคคุณเริ่มกลัวแล้ว
You. Saw you at the inn.
Oh.
I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Oh my. เชี่ยลูกสาวของเดวิดเทสไปไหนสัตว์
We don't have to fight.
กูไม่อยากสู้อะไรหรอกเริ่มกลัวแล้ว
You are wrong.
walk win walk ได้เหรอ Oh
I cannot let you leave.
โอเคโอเคไม่ดีแล้วจับตัวได้นะเฮ้ยหลอกได้เหรอออกได้เหรอเอาบอกได้อะไรไกลทำไมมันบังโลดทั้งวันอะเอาดิไหนวะโอ้เทียนโอ้กินดีมันจะอร่อยไม่เป็นไรเรามี
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table though?
ของเพียบเดินอะไรกันเนี่ย สิ
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
ใครรู้มาไล่ดูส่วนหัวก่อน
Lay
นะ
in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins.
โอ้
Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
คิดมีสมอง
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this.
โอ้น่าจะ
Third hand.
นั่นแหละที่ผมคิดไปแล้ว
The spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
โอเค
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still
มีพิษา
warm?
เต็มไปหมด
Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he
โอ้โห
chopped up
เปิด
into
เปิด
pieces?
เรื่องได้ปริศนา
Lots of
ล้วนๆเลยเนี่ย
questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
โอเคนะครับ เราก็ต้องขอจบพาร์ทแรกกันตอนนี้ก่อนนะครับผม ก็โอ้เปิดมาพาร์ทแรกนี้เราก็ได้เจอคำถามมากมายเต็มไปหมดเลยนะครับว่าสรุปแล้วตัวที่ทำร้ายประชาชนเป็นใครกันแน่นะครับ ตัวอะไรกันแน่นะครับโอ้แยกไปหมดเลยนะครับ ก็สำหรับวันนี้ก็ต้องลาไปก่อนนะผมขอบคุณทุกคนที่ดูด้วยนะครับ